Hey guys, Channel OP here. I'm Nico,
And I'm King.
and we're the Opinionated Pirates. So today, our video is going to be a new segment called A Wild Encounter. And in this video, we just take a new game or movie trailer that's been put out and just give our reactions and our impressions on it. And today, we're looking at a video game trailer called...
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
And we over here on the crew, we're really Pokemon fans. You know, I've been playing it for years, Red, Blue.
Red Blue, you started with Squirtle?
Yep, that was my boy. And Bulbasaur.
Yep.
Yeah.
First one, number one in the decks.
Yeah, so longtime fans, we're really, at least know me, I'm excited for this game as I am with all the new one, or every new one that's come out. But I really haven't checked out a whole lot on it, so this is actually going to be like the first trailer I've sat and watched it entirely.
Same for me. It's like I watched the very first trailer that came out, and I was like, I'm going to go blackout until the game comes out. This last trailer, we checked it out just to see right before, get our last final opinions, and be like, okay, what to be excited for. Especially for we played every single one.
So what were your thoughts on it?
I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, there was so many new guys. I was surprised to see like Sir Farfetch. Was Sir Farfetch or Sirfetch?
Yeah, it's like Sirfetch'd or something.
He looks so cool. And finally some love for Farfetch, because other than that, he's just an angry little bird who just smacks you with a leak.
Right, and I remember, I know this is one that I know of that I kind of got spoiled on social media. I saw the picture. I was like, what is that? And then it's cool seeing him in action. Yeah. It's like, dang. But it looks like he's a Sword exclusive, so
Well, you get it from me.
That's true. So, I'm going Shield.
I'm going Sword.
Yeah, so that way you can get everything that we need out of these games. Cause that's,
it saves us about $60 each.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. And then Legendaries, I guess, like the global trade is what I usually use to pick up those. Yeah, but Sirfetch'd, I like that. I like that Galarian form. And then they had the Ponyta that was in there.
Oh yeah, she looks so
really cool.
nice. Going through, we saw all the other Pokemon that were in there. I was happy to finally see. I mean, I know there's the leaks that came out, and I was told a lot of my Pokemon who I fell in love with through all these generations are not
you guys
in
didn't
it.
make the cut, though.
But I'm happy one did, and that's Flygon. And Flygon's in there, and I'm happy I have one boy.
Yeah, see, and then me on the other hand, saw Gengar, saw T-Tar, I saw Golziopod, saw Hydreigon. Like, I'm kind of set. But, I feel bad for... Like, I guess... I'm not going to use them. Like, I'm going to go... I guess this one, I'm going to go in with new Pokemon like I've done in the previous ones.
Speaking of the new ones, out of the ones we saw, anything you're looking forward to using?
Was it that Duraludon or Duraludon?
Was that the lighter looking Pokemon?
Yeah.
The new Mecha?
Only because I know, like, I hadn't seen it till then, but I remember seeing people writing online saying, like, oh, this new Pokemon is essentially, like, the steel version of Tyranitar. Oh, it's just a perfect, like, mirror match to make that Mecha Godzilla.
I mean, what about Argon? Isn't he basically the steel version of Tyranitar?
He's not in there.
Oh.
It's not, I know. I'd also, like, that's... So a few of mine didn't make the cut. But again, it looks like they're bringing enough to the table that's really gonna offset that.
Yeah, like, I'm really looking forward to using... I know people always give crap about the, like, food-looking Pokemon or just the item-looking Pokemon.
It's like your favorite Pokemon.
I know. I love Vanilla Ice. He's there. I'm like, I got my ice. I got my snow cones. That's great. And now I got a little sundae to use, and I'm happy. And then she has, like, a massive cake.
Oh, yeah, I saw the giant cake form.
I'm just like, ooh.
Like, the wild area is cool. It's interesting that they put that in there. Or I guess I should have seen it coming. Well, let's go Eevee and let's go Pikachu. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, after they did this, how are you going to do this?
And I'm not sure how I feel about it, though. I didn't play Let's Play or Let's Go or Eevee and Pikachu, but just seeing them out there just seems so odd.
Yeah, I guess when I played Let's Go, it was a little weird and used to, because again, playing from Red and Blue, you're so used to those encounters. Mm-hmm. But I did like it, because then it went back to, oh, if I don't want to fight this specific Pokemon, I don't have to. And I know they don't have Eevee training like in Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, because they use the candies. But at least in here, if you're going to go that route for the wild area, you should be able to make sure you're hitting the same Pokemon over and over again.
I wonder if it's going to chain up like how in the wild, if you were able to get the same one over and
Oh,
over,
yeah,
you got
that'd
the
be
shinies. So here you can easily, and didn't they do the same thing in Eevee or Let's Go? If you chained up and kept
Yeah, they
them,
did.
you get
Like
shinies.
you had a higher chance of the shinies, so I guess that's another.
Shinies aren't going to be
area
as
that
rare
they-
nowadays. Then everyone's going to have shinies.
No, but I do think like only specific Pokemon are in those wild areas, and from something I read, that they seem to be they're separate. Like you'll still have areas where it's just wild random encounters, but then those wild areas are the only areas you'll see them wandering about.
Okay.
So it's like the joining of like new and old together, and that I can get behind. I mean, I like that.
That's not bad. But you also were saying that they're still going to have some regular random spots too, right?
Yeah, and I think in the video again, because I read some stuff on it, but even in the video it showed the counters like where the person's walking and they're meeting eyes, and it looked to have that linear path, like the older games do. So I think that it'd probably be safe to say that they incorporated both of them.
But man, and then also the raids, that looks really fun.
Yeah, that's nice. It'll be cool to actually tackle big guys with other teammates. It's gonna be cool how you're gonna have to like coordinate with the other people to actually go through and knock them out.
And then just being able to get friends, because other than like just battling and doing like the random mini games, having friends really wasn't. I mean, just to trade Pokemon and battle them, there wasn't actually like a co-op thing to do.
Yeah, so like I think this is a nice way to see how they've kind of taken stuff from like again not Let's Go but Pokemon Go, where it's like, oh yeah, people joining the fight or raid Pokemon, and they're just bringing it to here. And with the Gigantamax forms, I mean, I think it's cool.
Did you see Meowth?
Yeah, essentially, I think the internet's just like, oh, it's Longcat. It's all it is.
He was
So, like,
just-
everyone's just blowing up. I personally like that fat Pikachu. Like, it's going to be interesting to see, like, what all Pokemon get those, like, new, like, I think I said the Gigantamax. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
Gigantix?
Yeah.
Gigantamax?
I guess the form change when they go big.
Yeah.
'Cause like that Charizard.
Yeah,
when they showed the
Charizard.
champion.
Ooh, since they gave Charizard, you know they have to give Blastoise and Venusaur some love if they're in there.
I'm sorry, but none of the other starters are in this.
Just
game.
Charizard?
It's unfortunately, no. There's no love for the other starters. I know. I'm sorry. It sucks. I know. I'm sorry to shatter your bubble.
I'm mad.
Yeah. So.
I'm mad about that now.
Yeah. No. It sucks. But I guess we'll just have to again.
See how it goes.
Yeah. Try out those new people.
But either way, I think you and me, we're such big Pokemon fans. We're just gonna love the game, or at least find it's gonna find a place within all of our ones, and we'll still play it like crazy.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited, and especially these new gym leaders and the stadium setting.
That one gym leader, he just looks so off. It's
Yeah,
like
get
a
the
20-year-old
baby
like
face.
built rock body with the face of a 5-year-old.
Well, I mean, Bruno was kind of intimidating for like, was it the Elite Four in the original? So maybe it's trying to like, oh yeah, if we make him super buff, maybe we should give him like a happy face so people aren't scared. Or something.
Bruno, his body matches his face. But anyway, going with some of the other new features though, it's like the cooking and the customization.
Oh, yeah.
is crazy. The cooking looks good. I'm interested to see how that works, but the customization, I wasn't sure if we were just looking at other NPCs when they were showing different character designs you could choose from.
Yeah, like it took me a little bit to look at because I figured that again, I thought there were just different NPCs out there, but from the way it showed, it's like you have a lot of customization in your characters this time around, which I was kind of blown away because Sun and Moon had it, but
Yeah.
it just seemed kind of offhand, and this one.
It's going to be interesting to see like the global version, because whenever you see like your little picture of like on your bottom, or in this case wherever they're going to put it, but like who's online of your friends, they're all going to look different instead of just like the same person with a different hat or a different skin tone.
Yeah, and even it looked like it has like playing cards
Yeah.
because it's all like sport themed. So it's gonna be cool how it looked like you could really customize that too to make it like your own.
I want the Ginyu poses. Any type of, whenever they bring in like you could pose in this game, I want Ginyu poses.
I would like a JoJo pose.
Ooh.
Like if I could get one of those, I'd be okay. I'm probably not, but I'm just.
You know what? I'm
Wish
kind of
for
hoping
that
that they
game.
just have a dab. I'm just gonna dab on my pose.
I wouldn't. Maybe. I mean, that's kind of what the kids like now.
It looked like one of them was about to
that
dab.
stuff.
I'm like, she was just going like this, and I'm like, oh, dabbing? Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, all our pictures are gonna have you doing the dab. Like, that'd be flooding everything.
So, any final thoughts on the trailer? Or what looking forward to? I know we're going to be doing a couple more videos when the game does come out, though.
Yeah, for sure. I know I'm gonna have this day one as I do with all the other Pokemon games. But I'm excited. You know, yeah, it sucks the Dex was cut, but I think I had just talking to you before. I think it's okay. You know, even in the older games, I always had an issue where
that was one of the things we loved in Black and White, that you were forced to try out the new Pokemon.
Yeah, it made me actually appreciate the new mons that they put in there. Because, as you know, like, anytime I played a game, Gengar and Crobat were always on my team. And I was trying to find ways to work my team with them. And I missed out on a lot, you know, especially Sun and Moon. I wouldn't love Golziopod or...
I remember when you first saw that thing, like, you saw Wimpod?
Yeah, Wimpod, yeah.
He was just like, what the heck is this? And then actually,
Bug.
I was surprised you started playing with him, too. Like, you did not have any type of love for him at first.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so, yeah, it sucks the Dex didn't cut, but it's... You get a chance to play with Pokemon you've never done before and learn how to appreciate them else. And then, you know, again, when we go to, like, Pack South and do the gym leader thing, and, you know, get to other gym leaders, it allows you to see the usefulness of the other Pokemon. It's like, oh, this Pokemon's worthless. Like, well, it's not if you know how to build it or know what its role is, then it is actually pretty great. So what about you? What are your impressions?
I'm looking forward to it. I have to pretty much start with a brand new team. I mean, Trapinch will probably take up a spot just because he's the only one who made it. But I'm looking forward to seeing how everything goes. I heard a lot of moves got cut, so I'm looking to see how they changed and how even the Pokemon I do know have new sets. So I'm really excited. At first I was like, Pokemon, yeah. Now I'm like, oh man, a lot of new stuff. Can't wait. A few more days.
A couple more days. Yeah, like I said, this one just seems like it's kind of like Black and White when it started, like with the cuts they made, stuff they're throwing in. I think it's really gonna feel like a new experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's our opinions on this.
Yeah, but before we go, the one big question: starter.
Oh, so I know I start off with Bulbasaur, and ever since I've always gone down the grass line. I like Grookey, but I have to go for a Scorbunny. So I'm switching to fire. I'm like making the ultimate betrayal on this. What about you? I know you were a big fan of Squirtle in the waters.
I've always gone water, and unfortunately, just like him, I'm jumping ship. I'm going. I'm walking away from the water starter. I'm going Grookey because it's a monkey. I love monkeys, and he's adorable. And I can't wait to see if he turns into something like Infernape, more like more of a monkey, or if they actually turn him into like a gorilla.
Same. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the final design of Scorbunny is going to be.
Yeah, so like again.
Come on, fire Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. Oh god, that's terrifying.
I just want to see angry Bugs Bunny with like a fire carrot
kicking people.
Just like, hey, that's it.
Bad. Well, all right. I guess we're gonna leave you with that thought of a fiery Bugs Bunny. But as always, if you like the video, give us a like down below. Let us know in the comments what your impression of the game is. Are you looking forward to the changes? Is it just something like you're just not up with?
Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, make sure you're the first person to look at or watch our videos.
Yeah, and let us know what starter you're going with, because that's the hardest part of every journey when you start with Pokemon.
First decision, hardest one.
And you gotta live with
it. Yep. I'm King.
I'm Nico.
And we're the Opinionated Pirates. So
Sailing
long.
off.